On the night of April 14th, 1865.
Mr. President, stay with us. Stay with us.
Dinosaur train. Dinosaur. Once upon a time there was a mom. Her name was Mrs. Pteranodon. Sitting on her nest, she heard a scratching and said,
"Oh boy, my eggs are hatching."
Come out here to cut down a tree, Lincoln.
As he built his reputation in politics, he quickly started to want to make
And I
social
stand here
reforms.
wanting to abolish slavery
What the?
in the District of Columbia, and I propose a new amendment.
But at first, he did not succeed. Actually, his career started to go downhill for a while, and he had gotten bored until his House divided speech.
A house divided against itself cannot stand. I believe this government cannot endure permanently half slave and half free. We cannot let slavery continue to spread to the territories.
Then he gave a speech against the Kansas-Nebraska Act.
So whether he will have slaves. What better moral right to have 31 citizens of Nebraska to say that the 32nd shall not hold slaves, that slavery shall not go into the 32nd state.
His popularity rose up higher. However, he has created his first foe.
What are your thoughts on Stephen A. Douglas?
I believe he tried his best, but the bill will only prelude to a civil war.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Lincoln soon became well known with his famous debates with the one and only
Stephen Douglas and Abraham Lincoln.
Ladies and gentlemen, I appear before you today for
Popular sovereignty does allow the people of a territory to have slavery if they want to, but does not allow them not to have it if they do not want it.
the Supreme Court is not corrupted. In fact, at the time the Nebraska bill was passed, the Dred Scott case was not before the Supreme Court at all.
He is crawling back into his old camp. Taney deciding that Scott was property made the Fifth Amendment applicable. Scott was a free man in the North. He should be a citizen.
These debates went on for 2 months.
Gentlemen, thank you for your time.
I'll take you to the ladies' camp. I'll let you get hit like
Sir Lincoln,
Come in.
you lost the Senate seat,
Get out.
but your popularity rose to the roof, greater than Senator Douglas.
And with Lincoln's great stance on slavery, unlike any other, he would obviously win the election of 1860, becoming the 16th president. However, the South had other ideas.
Come in.
Sir Lincoln, you have to see this.
Dear Lincoln, with our most gracious disrespect, we will be seceding. South Carolina.
What?
Look what also came in.
Mississippi will also be seceding. Soon followed Florida, then Alabama, and Georgia, also Louisiana. Don't forget about the Lone Star, Texas.
We must preserve the Union, even if it means going into a civil war.
I neither sought this position nor particularly wanted it. However, I am here of request, and I will do great things to protect our state's rights as the new President of the Confederate States of America. These states have seceded from the Union in efforts to protect our state's rights and not let the federal government have complete control of our lives. We are unique people with purity, honor, and chivalry.
Finally got some supplies from Lincoln here.
Yeah, after not being relocated from Florida Sumter.
Okay, Lee, we surrender. Lee, we surrender, Lee. President Lincoln, they attacked Fort Sumter.
Confederacy. We must go to war in order to preserve the Union. It should at most last 90 days.
Also, look what came in.
Virginia, Arkansas, Tennessee, and North Carolina secede from the Union.
This is not good. How many slave states are on our side?
Only Maryland, Kentucky, Delaware, and Missouri.
Well. It feels better than none. We must commence quickly in order to end this war. Send in General McDowell to capture Richmond.
We need to wait for more reinforcements. So here's the plan, buckos. We're gonna form a line of infantry and the artillery to stop everything and form a stone wall. Quick!
What a wonderful day! We will win this war, and this battle is proof.
Lincoln!
I know already. This war won't last 90 days.
The Congress of Confederacy has decided to pass the Conscription Act to let white males ages 18 through 35 join the military. No Negroes.
President Lincoln, when are we going to take action?
Today. We have already done great things. We have outlawed slavery in the territories. We have freed slaves that are in support of the insurrection, and we are already seizing land from the Confederates. After the recent Battle of Antietam, thanks to General McClellan, we have strategically won. However, he could not capture Lee, so go and tell him he's fired.
Very well, President.
Jefferson Davis, if you don't surrender and rejoin the Union, in 100 days' time, all slaves in the Confederacy will be set free.
The war will now be about slavery.
I'll deliver this with the utmost care. Hopefully, the border states won't turn on us.
Get rid of slaves in the Confederacy? Hell no. He might have shifted the war to slavery, but that doesn't mean he wants to abolish it. He will not get rid of slavery in the South. It's the way we live.
What is this?
What do you understand?
We have blocked all southern ports to reduce trade and supply from the south. Right now, with the siege at Vicksburg, we are going to control the Mississippi River. Then we need to engage in total war, which is Sherman's job. Last, in order to end the war, we will capture Richmond, hitting the Confederate capital.
Damn right! Meanwhile, at Gettysburg, Davis, we couldn't end the war with this Battle of Gettysburg, and there were the utmost casualties.
51,000 casualties. This is terrible. my slaves.
The world will little know, nor remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here.
Lincoln, it is time we start thinking about how we're going to integrate the South back with the North if we win the Civil War.
Yes, it is. I have thought about it with a 10% plan.
I just got word Congress won't pass that.
Oh, man.
Look, Lincoln, Congress just passed the Wade Davis bill.
I will not sign it.
Very well.
Sherman's march is coming up soon. This will be a great attack to the Confederacy.
Sherman will start here in Atlanta, and heading to Savannah, he will loot every town and house, discouraging people from supporting the Confederacy, and burn down all supporters of the Confederacy.
Lincoln, look. A gift of cotton from Sherman. An early Christmas gift to you.
This is the final part of the plan. Once we capture Richmond, the Confederacy will stop having power. Got surrounded.
After the Civil War ended, Lincoln decided to go watch a film at Ford Theater. Lincoln, look behind you!
I remember everything. Oh my gosh.
It's been a year, Daddy. I really, really miss you. Mommy says you're safe now.
The president has unfortunately passed away. Approximately 7:22 a.m. That is the end of his autopsy report.
I knew this would happen.